Have you ever felt that nagging voice deep inside telling you that something has to change? I missed my family. I even cried a couple times. It was uncomfortable. I made the decision to leave home, leave my city, leave my friends, leave my family. I left everything I knew from as far back as I can remember to move towards the unknown. But what led me towards that decision? They say home is where the heart is. Well, it's where my brain and mind felt most familiar. But there comes a point in life where comfort turns into stagnation. Have you ever felt that nagging voice deep inside telling you that something has to change? That maybe, just maybe, you may need to take a step away from everything you know to rediscover who you really are. For the previous 22 years of my life, I had been pampered, I'd been cared for, and whether I liked it or not, I had grown dependent on my parents. Now, this had no immediate ramifications, but I was looking at my life and I felt stagnant. I felt like I was in a position where I wasn't moving forward or backwards, and this didn't sit well with my soul. It felt like the most common phrase at the time in the self-improvement world was get comfortable being uncomfortable, but I was as comfortable as I had ever been. I had a stable corporate job, I was making good money, but the same daily patterns would repeat themselves, and as time was ticking, I was realizing that I was getting more and more complacent. Me and the thought of moving away and starting afresh just felt like the perfect marriage. Some common fears set in, like, will I make any friends? Will I fit in? But my fear of living a repetitive and comfortable life far outweighed my fear of the challenges that would come, because complacency kills. You may feel the same, but are you doing anything about it? I made the switch. I took the leap of faith, and moving did pose some challenges. At times I felt like I didn't belong. 90% of my time was spent in solitude, and my options for making friends was limited for one reason or the other. I had to grow accustomed to the culture, observe social norms, and realize that my surroundings and circumstances were much different to home. I missed my family. I even cried a couple times. It was uncomfortable, but that's what let me know that I actually needed it. After a couple of months, I began to find my feet. It involved developing new skills such as cooking, social skills, and over time I was seeing positive changes in myself. I started becoming less distracted and more driven to reach my goals. I started to develop a strong sense of independence and self-awareness. I developed another level of self-respect and clarity. In fact, I gained a completely new perspective on life. I want to encourage you to take that step outside your comfort zone, because future you will thank you for it. I really do believe that. Now, I want to know about your stories, how you navigated your fears around change. Let me know in the comments. And if you made it to the end of the video, it's likely because you too are meant for more. Be sure to subscribe, and we will grow together.